ugly holiday sweaters. They're some sort of Christmas tradition, I think. I have never really done them. My family has never really done that. Uh, but I'm always kind of intrigued by it, I think. I think it's like it seems like a fun sort of thing. So this year, one of my friends is having a holiday party that we are all invited to, and she mentioned offhand something about her family doing some sort of ugly sweater contest. And I was like, you know what? Even if as not family, we aren't part of the contest, this sounds like an excellent opportunity to bust out the ugly sweaters. Of course, I don't have any ugly sweaters to bust out, so I decided to make my own. So I've got an old sweatshirt of my brother's. I asked him if he had any old sweatshirts, preferably in a darker color, that he wouldn't mind if I completely destroyed for a project, and he threw this at my head. I've got a old shirt from when I was a kid. I've got some lights that I bought at AC Moore, some little lights and some other material, extraneous material. The remains of my gold iron-on material from when I was doing the Mulan jacket, and no plan whatsoever. So let's get started. So our sewing machines are down. I broke them somehow while I was making the Mulan jacket. Like, I don't know, the tension, we can't get the tension to work. Um, on the regular sewing machine, on the one that my mom busted out after I broke the first one. I don't know what I did. Anyway, so what I did was I found this iron on tape, this like heat transfer tape, and I'm kind of using that. So you can see here I've sort of stuck it onto the back of some of the yellow material from that shirt I cut up. And I'm going to cut out some of my design elements out of this now and just iron it on to the sweater. I know this is like a slap into the face of no glue. I'm sorry, Jen. So the base idea for this design did come from Be Less Single, the Be More Chill fan-made dating sim. There's a holiday party in that game, and Jake Dillinger wears a sweater that says, "Whatever you celebrate, it's lit, bro." I really liked that, so I'm using it for my sweater. This is, I cut out a little menorah, and I ironed all the iron-on tape onto it and a bunch of strips. You know, this probably might have been easier if I had actual iron-on fabric sheets instead of just little tape, but whatever. So I cut out my menorah, I'm cutting out some other shapes and stuff. Here you can see once I've cut them all out, I've got the iron-on tape on all of them. And then this is what it looks like when it's all ironed on. So I've got my menorah, I've got my Christmas tree, I've got representations here, little ones for Kwanzaa and for Yule, the Yule star. There's the lights. Going to try to figure out where to put these exactly. I've never worked with lights before, so this is exciting. You can see that lights up. So here I've sort of mapped out where I want all the lights to go. I've got them lighting up my menorah. I've got them on the Christmas tree. I'm gonna wrap them around some sort of garland sort of thing up at the top. So I have an idea to hide a lot of the wires, which is to sort of cut holes into the sweater, and then you can see the wires can go back there and the lights would just poke out. And I'll secure them with my gold thread. Here's what it looks like all sewn together. I kept the wires exposed, crisscrossing around the tree because that's how Christmas lights look, and wrapped around the garland or whatever you call that stuff up at the top. The colored lights flash to be extra gaudy. So I sewed these little presents onto the bottom of the tree. I hand sewed them because of the sewing machine being down, which took forever and was really annoying. But they're where I'm hiding the battery packs. Well, not hiding, it's pretty obvious. They're where I'm putting the battery packs that attach to the lights in these little presents down here. And this is my ugly sweater. I did realize, actually, once I tried it on, that the words, I should have maybe centered everything a little bit more, like that whatever you celebrate, the whatever part of it sort of disappears under my armpit. But not bad, I think, for my first attempt at a ugly holiday sweater. I can't wait for the party tonight.
Y'all ready for this?